Greedy gold diggers. If you fuck up, you pay. If you fuck up, you pay in this world. That's one thing you gotta understand about living in a greedy world full of greedy fuckheads who only cares about themselves, according to the almighty dollar. Yeah, if you fuck up, you will pay. Because my job, I fucked up. That's one thing about positivity. This world, it's fake positivity. It's there is no positivity when there's money. I'm telling you, when there's money, there is no positivity. There's no such thing as positivity. Only thing that's positive, only person that would be positive is when you're some trucking companies, they'll make you pay for the mistakes you've done. They make you pay for the mistakes you've done. They keep a record on you on everything that you do in life. And they call that positivity. To keep records on you. Just like a prisoner. Just like a slave. And the owners, the ones who own businesses, they get to have a choice on if they want you or don't want you. Or fire you or hire you. And there's no equality in this pyramided scheme that we live in, this pyramided scam that we live in. The wealth trickles down to the bottom, to those who comes down to begging, to the ones who are homeless people. Having homelessness and having beggars and having sad stories, it shows you how pathetic planet we live in, how much a nightmare that we live in this world. It's funny for me. It's like, yeah, my boss, I ain't gonna say his name. Again, I ain't gonna say the company. Everybody knows what company I work for. You already seen it on my jacket. I fucked up. I damaged my truck, and I gotta pay out of my own pocket for the damage of the truck. And so far, the first quote I got was $2,900 on the first quote on the damage I did to the truck. So yeah. So I'm paying out of my own pocket. This is not the only trucking company I paid out of my own pocket. There was when I first drove for containers, I used to pay $600 out of my own pocket. And as a company driver, I used to pay $6,900. This one is the biggest one I ever paid out of my own pocket. $2,900. But I ain't gonna say the company name. I ain't gonna say who they are. I mean, you see in the jacket I wear, so you know what company I work for. But yeah, since I fucked up, you're definitely a slave on this planet. And people of business are crooks. I realize people of business are nothing but crooks. But that's the way this world's created. We can always uncreate this world. We can change this world if we wanted to. Get rid of the corruption. The corrupt, greedy gold diggers, because they're the madness of this fucking planet. The corrupt, greedy gold diggers are the madness of this planet, and I'm part of the madness, living in this madness. Now I'm indebted to my boss. I'm indebted to my boss. So that's the way it goes in this world. You know, for me, it's like for damage like that, sometimes they would write me up. This is the way it usually works in trucking company. I write up my incident because it's an incident because I didn't hit no truck. I hit a barrier. I hit a fucking barrier, you know, and I had to write it up. Then my boss will evaluate me, and then I had to watch a couple safety shows, and then what else? And you know, that's just the first warning, you know. Now you know, my company, they want me to want me to put 100 gallons in my tank. That's it. If I go under 100 gallons 4 times, I get fired. So far I did 80 gallons right now. I did 80 gallons today. So yeah. You know, we do live in a hellish world. We do live in hell. You know, the greedy gold diggers and their corporations and their people of religion who support the corporations and government, you know. This is a living hell. Money is a living hell for us. And one thing is so fucked up about it, they don't own this planet. The greedy gold diggers do not own this planet. They never did own this planet. That's why I call them frauds. Because that's what they are. They're all frauds, and they're all taking advantage of human beings for their selfishness, believing that they own every inch of this planet. They don't. They do not own this fucking planet. They do not own you. Because, you know, since you sign a contract in this world, you know, since you sign a contract and you signed a policy, you are a slave to the owners of the company. And the owners can do whatever the fuck they want with you. You know, they can fire you, or it depends on how they feel with you. If you talk, one thing you gotta understand about companies, they don't like to be talked about. Don't you notice they don't like to be talked about? They don't like to be exposed. You know, every company should be exposed on how they treat their employees, their slaves. Because that's what they are. You're a slave. You'll always be a slave to the greedy gold diggers, to all the greedy owners who believe that they own this world. They believe. That shows you how crazy they really are. They're the ones who are, you know, it's funny, the greedy gold diggers, the owners, the masters, they, you know, it's funny, they'll starve you. You know, the masters, the 1%, the 0.3%, they'll starve you. They'll make you hungry. Hey, look at us now. Look at the way look at us now. Look at our world. Look at how they can shut it down. They can shut the whole fucking planet down. And you tell me, you know, who has the power? You tell me who has the fucking power. The 0.3%. You know, they're the ones who are poisoning our food. The greedy gold diggers. They're the ones who are poisoning our food. They're the ones who are poisoning our water. They're the one who created this, you know, they're the one who manipulated us to make us create this world, this reality, in their image, this chaos, this negativity, this fucked up world that we live in. Money is chaos. I'm going to tell you, money is chaos, and so far people are committing suicide. Why is that, greedy gold diggers? Why are people committing suicide? I thought you live in a positive world if you have people living that are committing suicide. Yeah, there's been a lot of suicide going on. Have a nice fucking day.